Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Today Blizzard teased the upcoming first balance patch for Whizbang's workshop. Balance changes are coming soon, Battlegrounds and Standard in patch 29.0.3. It doesn't say exactly when the patch is coming, other than it's coming soon. Typically these balance patches have arrived in a day or two since the announcement. Tuesday is not a typical teaser day. It's often been like Monday teaser, Tuesday patch. So now Tuesday teaser, I don't know. Well, soon patch. I would totally expect it any day. And the patch includes 8 nerfs and 2 buffs. And in this video, I will take a look at, okay, what might happen to these cards, and also what is going to happen to the meta, given that these decks are made weaker and those decks are made stronger. So first of all, Paladin is going to take a huge hit, because Tigre's Plushie, Deputization Aura and Shroomscavate are all being targets. So I fully expect that Shroomscavate will be adjusted so that a minion cannot have Wind Fury, and charged so that it can't go phase immediately, so that they remove that OTK opportunity from Paladin. Deputization Aura, maybe remove some of that attack. Tigre's Plushie, perhaps make it more expensive. It is super premium statted after all, so something like that probably. I think Paladin is actually getting hit quite hard. I would have expected them to just hit Shroomscavate and remove that OTK, but they're also taking away some of Paladin's comeback potential, so let's see what's going to happen with that. Then more nerfs, this time to Hunter and to Shaman. So Awakening Tremors, which has been one of the strongest cards in this Token Hunter deck. Get 3 4/1 worms. I would expect them to be a little bit smaller worms in the future. And then Thrall's Gift, discover temporary Lightning Bolt, Hex or Bloodlust. This potentially is going to be a huge change, because the current speculation mostly is that they're going to remove Lightning Bolt from Thrall's Gift. Maybe replace it with something like Lightning Storm, which would make it stronger in Reno Shaman. But if they do that, then that actually might just kill Nature Shaman. Because Nature Shaman right now is trying to get those Lightning Bolts from Thrall's Gift, and then they're also using Wandmaker, and Wandmaker can get them Thrall's Gift, and they can get Lightning Bolt through that. So this removes 2 spells, 2.5 spells, 3 spells, damage spells from the deck, and then they just don't reach that 30 damage anymore. So yeah, that can potentially be a huge nerf to Nature Shaman. Then in a bit of a surprise nerf, Odin, Prime Designate, is going to be nerfed. Warcraft, for the rest of the game, after your hero gains armor, they gain that much attack for that turn. How do you even nerf that effect? Do you just have it like you did with Denaturus? I mean, surely you cannot do that, then it's just totally useless. So I expect them to increase the mana cost so that Odin will come down later, and you can't do Odin plus hero power anymore. Something like that's probably going to happen to Odin. And then Aftershocks, deal 1 damage to all minions 3 times, cost 2 less if you cast a spell last turn. Mostly going to affect Warrior. This is not seeing that much play in Shaman, especially not in Nature Shaman, but we'll see. I'm actually not sure how they're going to nerf that. 2 times, maybe? I mean, surely it can't start costing more than that's going to be really, really expensive. And finally, one last nerf, and the picture is Tegatus's Ticking Module that's in the teaser. And Ticking Module currently is 4 mana, 1/3, cost 1 less for each minion in play. So yeah, we'll see. Tegatus is used in multiple decks with the Ticking Module. Some decks also use Tegatus with some other modules, but Hunter is especially going to be affected. Some of the Paladin decks are going to be affected. Yeah, we'll see how that one's going to work out. Then there were also a couple of buffs. And the buffs are the Sky Mother Aviana and the Frostlich Cross Stitch. Those are pretty weird buff targets. Sky Mother Aviana, 6 mana 5/5, battlecry, shuffle 10 random legendary minions into your deck, they cost 1. The thing that Reddit has been talking about this, and what I expect would happen, is that this will be changed so that those legendary cards are different. So that this will not brick your Reno. And then this can become a card that you're actually going to play in Highlander Druid, and Highlander Druid can potentially be saved. Whereas the Frostlich Cross Stitch, deal 4 damage to a character if it dies, summon a water elemental that freezes 5 mana. Maybe they take away the conditionality. I mean, maybe they make it cheaper. I don't know. I would expect them to take away the conditionality. The problem is just that this will not really help the mage. the Spell Mage is doing really poorly. And Spell Mage's problem is that it needs some cheaper cards so that it can get rid of cards so that then it can refill and also gain tempo. So yeah, Frosty Crosty, if they made this like a 3-cost card, then that could rejuvenate the Spell Mage, because then they would have 3, 4, 5 curve. That would be pretty powerful for a Spell Mage, but does this really look like a 3-mana card? I mean, I guess if they also do something else, but I mean, just Water Elemental alone is a 4-mana card, so really hard to see what's going to happen with that one. And the Aviana buff, I fully expect that one to be Reno related. So what's going to happen to the meta? Out of the top 5 decks, the only top 5 deck that is not going to be nerfed at all is Aggro Demon Hunter. And Aggro Demon Hunter's worst matchups are Paladin and Warrior. Oh, Paladin and Warrior are both getting nerfed. So Aggro Demon Hunter looks like it's the big winner of this balance patch. So good luck trying to discover some demons. I played Aggro Demon Hunter and I wasn't very happy because it was just trying to discover those good demons, and you can roll high, you can roll low. On average, you roll well enough. That's shown by the win rate of the deck, but it was a very frustrating play experience for me. And yeah, Paladin Warrior getting nerfed, Aggro Demon Hunter is going to benefit a lot. Then other decks that are not getting nerfed that are doing okay, well, there's Death Knights, there's Plague Death Knight, there's Rainbow Death Knight, but they are weak against both Aggro Demon Hunter and Wheel Warlock. And Aggro Demon Hunter and Wheel Warlock are anticipating these changes, so the nerf shouldn't help Death Knights too much. Wheel Warlock is also weak against Aggro Demon Hunter, so Aggro Demon Hunter becoming very common just keeps Wheel Warlock in bay as well. Then there's Highlander Druid and Rainbow Mage. They don't suffer so badly against Aggro Demon Hunter. They're also not super strong anywhere, but they might become viable with the nerfs because they are really bad against many of the decks that are getting nerfed now. So they might be able to reach 50% winners. So there might actually be playable Mage and Druid decks in the future. So that would be nice, but the main thing, that Aggro Demon Hunter, that looks super scary once this patch goes live. So we expect to see a lot of Aggro Demon Hunter whenever the patch happens to come. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.